IVM.
What, according to you, are some of the essentials for good mental well-being?
I just named them actually.
All right.
For me, you can come to me and we can talk about your problems till kingdom come.
Right.
There will be times that we will be able to process it, and there will be times when we can go on and on and on in the same loop. So I feel like a combination of the rational and the spiritual is the ultimate combination for healing.
So something logical-ish thinking, which is the rational part, and then
Into faith.
Into faith, a spiritual aspect.
Yes.
How does that go? Like when you have this conversation with the client, I'm sure not everybody buys
No.
into the spiritual part of it.
No.
How do you convince them?
I don't. The ones who buy into it heal very fast. And the ones who don't, then I need to find other ways of self-talk, coping mechanisms. I need to approach them through books, podcasts like yours, YouTube channels.
So tools, basically.
Yeah, but it takes a lot longer.
So I think once you realize that spirituality is also a tool in your arsenal, why you're not using it?
It is the ultimate tool. Let's take away the angle of like chanting or all of that and just take it back to yourself. I came from somewhere, I'm going to go somewhere.
Correct.
No one knows the rationale behind how we came and where we're going.
Right.
Right? So there is something who sent you, who's going to take you, who's making sure that there's food on your plate, there's a roof over your head, you're breathing. How are you breathing? Do you know? How's your heart pumping so fast? So there is an element that's there beyond of our understanding.
Correct.
Reach out to it. It's doing your work. It'll help you with your anxiety as well, combined with your rationale and me and what this world has to offer.
Right. There were actually lots of studies that were done on prayers as a format.
Yes.
And it was actually very shocking. Recently, there's been a trend where people have been talking about praying almost in an apologizing manner. You know, like it's like hard to express this, but I pray in the morning. You know, almost like that. And like prayer was such a normal part of our human existence till maybe a few years ago. What's important is to understand that prayers and even the belief that someone is praying for you has seen a difference in the way that you heal from physical illnesses. So there are lots of studies that were done on this as a concept.
Yes.
And even if you don't believe in God, in a sense, you can believe in a system.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is
something either a person or a system or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Universe.
Energy. Call it what you want. Call it a rock.
Correct.
But reach out to it. It's going to do your work for you. I can assure you.
And how do you take people on this spiritual journey of healing as well?
It's very important to be exemplary. You know, if you say something you don't believe in, they'll say, the content was good, but pata nahi maza nahi aaya. I didn't
Conviction
enjoy.
nahi tha.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not
Conviction is
convinced.
the-
The
right.
content was good. That's whenever a person says this, be rest assured that the person speaking is not practicing it. Or at least at that point not practicing it.
Right.
It's not an experiential talk. The moment there's an experiential talk, the energy is different. So it's important for me, first of all, to practice what I preach, to walk the talk. So it's not difficult. And I do believe that breath work is extremely important. So I'm not saying jump onto a spiritual path. I'm just saying that breathe a little, have some faith.
If you like this episode, don't forget to hit subscribe. Also give us a rating. It really helps with people discovering the podcast. If you like podcasts like this, check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can also watch all the episodes on the Habit Coach Awesome 180 YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere. You can also reach out to me. I am Ashdin Doc at Twitter and Instagram. You can connect with me on my website, awesome180.com. You can also check out my 2 new books, Change Your Habits, Change Your Life, and the second, The Book of Good Habits for Kids. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach.
IVM.